Hey, what's going on, college kid? Hey, what's going on, Tamika? Hope you guys doing well, considering the bullshit. The Waffle House trial. I think I remember somebody saying something about that to me, but I never looked into it. I remember, yeah, I did hear somebody say something about it. What happened there? You gotta excuse me, man. Like I'm pissed right now, man. Like they're killing my dogs, bro. What happened at the Waffle House though? He killed four people at the Waffle House. Turned out he was schizophrenic and trying to claim not guilty by reason of insanity. Uh, nah, I didn't hear it. It didn't have nothing to do with targeting though, huh? Oh, it did. Oh, I gotta yeah, I definitely gotta check that out then. Does he mention the stuff? Does he mention the being followed and the weaponry and all that shit? Oh, bingo. I needed to hear that, my friend. I needed to hear that. I needed to fucking hear that. That goes along with all the fucking like. That goes along with all the triggers, the fucking hazards, the one headlight, the one tail light, the no lights. And by him saying that, bingo, he hit it on the dot right there. He killed four, and the entire thing was recorded on camera. He recorded it, or they recorded it, or it was the building, the Waffle House cameras. I got these weirdos next door and shit. After hours, they live in this fucking, I don't know what it is, a lumber yard or some shit, and they be talking shit. The police be going over there and having them talk shit. So I'm listening to their fucking directed conversation too. Um, Look up Travis Franking Waffle House. The Waffle House had. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into that, bro. Hell yeah. I mean, can you think of any murders that happened in your city behind this program, or any surrounding cities? Because I mean, if it's something that's close to home and people fucking Like, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get fucking people, like, even with this, the hazard light thing, you feel me? As long as I've been saying that the one headlights and the one tail lights is triggers, as long as I've been protesting out here, now I can direct people to that dude, to the, now I can direct people to that video where he said that the guy had his hazards on. That's a trigger. Well, and see, that I think if we do that, like if we like baby step these people and fucking point it out to them, like I think they'll begin to see. Like they're not correlating the stories. They're not, they're just hearing it from one person. And then they have all these fucking people calling us crazy and shit. These motherfuckers calling us crazy. And people is dying all over the world behind this fucking program. If anything, the general public should be mad because they're being left in the dark. Their safety is endangered. They're like fucking sitting ducks and shit. The entire trial is on YouTube. Oh, is the trial over with, or is it still going? Hey, what's going on, Wolf? Yeah, check your videos out, bro. You should you should definitely pursue that. I mean, I wouldn't do commercial shit. I mean, unless them them two doors is some fucked up doors to walk through. But if you can pursue it and still make money, without all that extra shit, like you should pursue that shit, man. You got some talent. I'm chilling, watching TV. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I feel you. I feel you. No, it's still going. Okay, cool. I'm definitely finna direct the public to it. I'm gonna do that while I'm protesting and shit. I'm gonna go live and protest tomorrow probably. They've been fucking with me heavy, man. Parking, and like they want to let me know, like they're literally parking behind me. As soon as they park behind me, my dog starts fucking hacking and shit, and they're behind me in fucking space age looking vehicles, fucking Trackhawks and fucking Teslas and just all these fucking space age vehicles and shit. Well, Trackhawk ain't really space age, but when they get done hooking it up, it is. And of course, they hear me in the background. It probably ain't no Trackhawk, but let me see what's going on here. Damn, appreciate it, man. Oh nah, man, for real, like, real talk, bro. We're 4 days in. Cool. I'm definitely finna catch up on all that shit. Hey, Tanya. Hope everybody's doing good. I try to keep away from The Illuminati gay side. Yeah, man. And you know, it's not just about the gay shit, bro. And this is no offense to like people who like made the decision on their own to be that way and weren't forced by the entertainment industry to be that way. But you know, it's not just that, man. You have to do a lot of sick shit, man. You have to, you know, you have to put your fucking morals and fucking everything, your family in jeopardy. Sacrifice your family and shit. The motherfuckers is sick, man. Look what Puff Daddy is literally like. Puff Daddy is literally a gay bully. For real. Like, he's a fucking gay bully. And this is again no offense to you know, people, but what, you know, I shouldn't even be saying that dude might fuck he might fuck around and try and take everything I got, but I ain't got shit. You know, but you know, that dude right there, man. I seen him on Drink Champs. It's this podcast with Noriega, Drink Champs, and fucking it was, who was all in there? I think it was Jadakiss. It was like the Styles P and his crew, and fucking what's that dude's name, man? Fuck. Mr. Fabulous. Oh man. I'm not even, you know, I don't want to even repeat that shit, but you know, Fabulous definitely, you know, he stepped into that door, and Puff Daddy was Puff Daddy was trying to you know, Puff Daddy was, you know, doing too much, man, putting them out there and shit. Like, you know, they be trying to be on the under with it. They you know, they do it for the fucking money and the music. And once they do it, they don't consider themselves gay. They just figure, hey, it's something I have to do to fucking get this money. And fucking they do it. And then, you know, that shit is filmed. And that shit is held against you for the rest of your life. For the rest of your fucking life. And you gotta do whatever they say, whenever they say to do it. You gotta go to all the fucking interviews. If you don't go to an interview, something's gonna pop up. All types of women come into your fucking life that they send. And you fuck around and get you one. And you know, you go against the code and shit. The next thing you know, you're in court for rape. you all of a sudden raped your wife. Slick, dirty people, man. Hey, it's crazy, man. His name was Travis. You know, I just seen on the internet something about, it was Travis Scott though. Like, hella people died at his concert and shit. Dude, like, they were fucking, like, not with no guns or nothing. Like, it was a stampede. Like, I think it was a gunshot, but you know, after the gun, it wasn't no people getting shot like that. It was a gunshot, and then people got stampeded. Like, people fucking literally fucking were running over people. Fucking, it's crazy, man. That's a fucked up way to die. Feet, fucking everything on you. All these fucking people all sizes, all weights. All types of people just falling and stumbling on you and shit. That's a fucked up way to die. That's like burning. Like, that's worse than burning or drowning and shit. Like, that's right there with it. Let me see. I would love to see your reaction to the Waffle House shootings. Oh man, I'm finna watch that shit tonight. I'm finna binge watch the shit all the way to the end, and I'm finna figure a way to implement that shit. You will hear it. Bro, they've been like literally today they've been shooting my dogs with frequencies. I'm already pissed, like, and then I go to sleep and I wake up and my fucking tires are fucking low as fuck. So I go to the gas station to go get air in my tires. And it's a bunch of fucking street theater bullshit. I'm like, man, I just want to fucking, I got a battery sitting right here on my, a little Duracell fucking D battery and shit. And like literally, bro, like that's how fucking crazy this with the psychological shit, man. You literally, like, if you don't think and talk yourself out of shit, man, you'll do it. And versus killing them, that's a struggle within itself to say, because you're telling yourself, fuck it, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna fucking, I'm gonna fucking point out to these motherfuckers I'm not playing like that no more and shit. Like, but it's like they egg that shit on, bro. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they'll take that battery to the head for whatever fucking payment, or to hide whatever fucking blackmail they have held against them. That's a fucking fucked up way to live. We want you to step right in front of this bullet, or else we're gonna tell your wife you cheated on her. We want you to let that guy right there go hit you in the head with a hammer, or else we're gonna tell your whole fucking family that you're a child molester. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't even smart enough to know their families know already. Fucking whatever you do, if it don't come out, it don't come out. If it comes out, just fucking bite the bullet. Fuck it. Anybody who has something to say about it really doesn't matter. But don't fucking don't let one mistake you made in life, you feel me, get you wrapped up into a lifetime of bullshit of putting your life in the line for chicken feed, chicken scratch, chicken change. Putting your life on the line for the rest of your life behind one little mistake. Putting your morals in, because the people telling you to walk with your pants down and run up the street with the pants down and all that shit, they don't give a fuck about it. They're laughing at you too. They're laughing at you, and they're hoping that I do something to you. They're killing two birds with one stone. Like, it's really a secret civil war. And these people, the elite, the big boys, they're having fun with all of us. Looking down in the ant farm. Looking at the ant farm. We are the ant farm, ladies and gentlemen. We are the ant farm. Dude, I just saw your short on YouTube of your dog being tortured. They're sick motherfuckers. Just wondering, do you think there's siphoning energy feeding from the dog, or they torture it just to affect you? They're doing it to affect me, man. Because they know it pisses me off. They know, like, bro, like, I fucking... Because I have to look at them, bro. Like, they're fun. And then, you know, that puppy dog eye shit is real. And, like, when the puppy dog eyes is in pain and shit, bro, that shit's fucked up. That shit's fucked up, bro. Like, I literally, bro, I be wanting to fucking... I be talking myself out of it. And I just be telling myself, like, fuck it. When my dogs die, if the first dog that dies, I'm just gonna retaliate, and I got all the video evidence. I'm just gonna keep taking evidence. The Tesla's pulled behind me. My dog start choking. I'm gonna get the Tesla, and I'm gonna get my dog choking. Like, they, you know, they're not, whatever they do to me, they're gonna do to me. But whatever they do behind what I do, if I do something, they're not gonna be able to say I was mentally ill. It's gonna be a hell of a fight in court with me, because I'm not gonna let them get away with that shit. They're not gonna fucking say I was crazy at all. At all. They can even say it wasn't them. They can try and, you know, they can say it wasn't them, but the fact still stands. The shit that was going on around me is all being, you know, it's all being filmed. Every fucking thing is being filmed. So all these, if look at this motherfucker trying to bribe me and shit. He's watching the live piece of shit. Anyways, all this shit is being filmed. You feel me? So, and I know they think they're gonna try and be slick. And like, if something happened, that's why, like, you know, it's certain people like that download my videos and shit, because I don't know how to download. Or I would download, like, so, you know, because I already expect them to fucking get rid of my channel, like, if something happens. And, you know, I it's just inevitable. Like, they already locked me out of one. They locked me out of one fucking channel. They're not gonna fucking, you know, fuck that shit. You know, and it's gonna, you know, everything is gonna show, bro. Like, it's gonna show, like, throughout the videos and all that shit. The patience, the 11 years of patience of them fucking, literally fucking stabbing me, bro. Intimidating me with murder. You know, mentioning the stab. Like, everything is fucking documented and on YouTube. On my other channel, like, right after I got stabbed, two Mexican dudes pull up on their motorcycles. Not right after, maybe like 4 or 5 days later. Two Mexican dudes, as I go up to 76, went to the 76 gas station and shit. 2 Mexican dudes roll up on their motorcycles and shit. And they don't go in the gas station and shit. They roll up, like, right on the side of my fucking van, right? They're like, okay, I'm on one side of the gas pump, and then there's the other side of the gas pump. They're at the second, you know, across the way at the second gas pump. So they're like right next to me, but at the gas pump across, you know, they start doing their fucking directed conversation and shit. You know, like, that motherfucker's not dead yet? Saying shit like that, bro. And that's like, I get that type of shit on fucking on film. So like, and I dated, like everything is dated, like everything, like it's a fucking story, man. Like if you guys watch the videos besides the lives and shit, like it kind of went off track when I started doing lives and shit. But if you pay attention to my videos from like the other channel and shit, like it was everyday fucking documentation, not of some fucking, you know, people rubbing their hands through their hair and all that fucking bullshit. Like I got it, but you know, that's not what I was it was fucking weird shit, bro. Literally weird shit. And if they say they weren't doing it to me, I can prove beyond reasonable doubt the weird shit that was going on around me that is filmed that everybody in that fucking courthouse can see is what flipped me off, you know. And you know, the proof is in the pudding. The videos, like, you gotta be stupid. You gotta be a stupid motherfucker. You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to, you know, just to deny that shit. To say, oh, it's in your head. You gotta be dumb. Ain't none of us crazy. You know, Myron May was a motherfucking lawyer. You know, and there's plenty of other people who are fucking, you know, in the top deck when it comes to professions and shit. And they didn't get there from being crazy or none of that shit. Nope. Myron May probably got one of those fucking lawyers, one of those attorneys. But I think he was helping. I think he helped another. I think he was helping targeted individuals, and that's how he got fucking, you know, how he got caught up on it. I don't too much remember that part, but, you know, if it wasn't that, he fucking pissed off one of those fucking attorneys and shit. Probably had a better fucking track record. And that motherfucker was like, nah, I can't have him. He's gonna put my job in jeopardy. I gotta call the boys. And that's, you know, that's like one of the reasons, unless you find a complete legitimate lawyer, that's one of the reasons that we'll never get help, because everything is hand in hand with these motherfuckers, man. Everything is hand in hand. And they all know they're doing dirty shit. Everybody knows everybody is fucking dirty, and it's a fucking club. And you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Let's get this fucking money. Terrorize these people. And live again to do it again. Live again to do it another day. Live it again to do tomorrow. No, not Mr. Fab. Fabulous. Fab. F-A-B. Mr. Fab. Not Mr. Fab from Oakland. Have you ever been to jail behind retaliating against your perps? No, I haven't. I thought I was at one point. And see, that's the thing, man. That's another thing I want to stress to people that don't know anything about this targeting. All right. So these people did something to my radiator. And whatever they did to my radiator, like, you know, like they did something with like a screwdriver or something, like they poked holes in it to where water would leak out. And so I had to keep putting or not water, but, you know, fluid would leak out. So as I'm putting fluid in there, it's leaking out, but it's lasting me a couple days and shit. I'm going all over the place trying to get a good deal and shit, because all the places are, you know, giving me, you know, just outrageous ass prices and shit. And you know, the one dude that I took it to, they gave me a outrageous price. He said, man, you know, I think he was part of it and he was just playing the fucking role or doing some shit maybe on the slick to let me know, like, you know, because some people that participate in it, you know, there are people that participate that, you know, they know it's not right, man, and they, you know, they you know they got themselves into some fucked up shit, you know, and they, you know, they know God is gonna get them for what they're doing, so they, you know, I be getting people that fucking, you know, they be doing it on a slick tip, but they be letting me know, like, you know, pursue it. Like that's what I took it as. Either this is some street theater bullshit, or a dude is telling me, like, you know, my fucking, what is it? You know, my fucking theory on these people fucking my vehicle up is right. Cause he said, man, you must have pissed her off. I said, what are you talking about? He said, your girlfriend. Yeah, he said, you know, she took a screwdriver to your fucking radiator or something, and then he started laughing and shit, and then he tugged on his pants and shit, like, cause they like to do that with me. They like to fucking pull up and hike up their fucking pants and shit. They like to fucking show the fucking camel toe, like they're fucking females or some shit. Like nobody wants to see your fucking camel toe, guy. So, you know, he basically told me, you know, my theories or my, you know, was right about these people fucking up my radiator. So that's already in my head. I'm like, fuck, man, these people are fucking up my vehicle, and it's beyond my radiator. They throw rocks and put dents in it and shit. But so it gets to the point to where it gets so the shit is coming out, the holes get bigger and the shit is leaking out, and now it's busting holes all over. Like the holes are busting and fucking steam is coming all out the radiator at different points of the radiator, at different spots of the radiator and shit. And so bro, I wake up. Excuse me, that's legitimate. I fucking wake up and you know, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go to the gas station, or I'm gonna go somewhere to get something to eat until whatever happens. So I'm driving and I hear a pop, and hella fucking steam coming from everywhere. Hella fucking steam. So my fucking vehicle stops. Like I have to keep starting it, and it's driving real fucking slow. It's driving slow, and everybody sees this. I know this fucking guy sees what the fuck is going on. He has a Target bag in his hand as well. He can see the expression on my face. I'm pissed off. You know, I'm already, like, I really want to do something to these people. Like, I'm in my head, I'm telling myself the next fucking person who tries to trigger me in a vehicle with one headlight, I'm gonna just fucking launch something through his fucking window. Like, this is how this psychological bullshit works, because it's not just a one-day thing. These people, they chip at you, and they fucking chip at you on a day-to-day basis. Right, so I'm already telling myself I'm gonna do something to one of these one-headlight bandits and shit. I get to the gas station. I go, I don't know why I do it, but I go waste money on some fucking, you know, some antifreeze and shit. I go get a thing of antifreeze. I get the fucking biggest thing. Like, the only thing in my head is fucking, I gotta get this vehicle to a fucking shop. Fucking, I get the biggest thing of fucking antifreeze. Mind you, my tire is fucking low as fuck because they let air out my tire. Or at this time, no, they were just letting air out my tire. So my tire is just super fucking low, and my van is wobbling and shit, wobbling. I'm wobbling. I'm driving like probably 5 miles per hour up into the gas station and wobbling and shit. I get out the van, go to fucking buy the shit, and then I buy it, and then I come out the store, and as I'm buying it, the dude walks up to me in the store while I'm with the fucking radiator shit, the coolant. He follows me in the store with a fucking Target bag in his hand, and he says, "Hey man, your radiator's busted." So I let that go. I'm like, man, I'm too pissed to even pay attention to this shit. You feel me? And I drive the fucking car like up the way, just a little way. It's probably like 5 seconds to the air pump, because I'm gonna put the radiator fluid in, and then I'm gonna put the air in, and I'm gonna try and speed out that motherfucker as fast as I can. I put the radiator fluid in it. I put the air in my tire. The radiator fluid is just fucking down, like it's leaking in the dude. As I get into my van, dude is fucking blocking me, and he's saying, "Hey, can you give me a ride to Milpitas?" And I lost it, bro. And I just wailed off. I lost it. And I know the two people that were there, it was two Latinos that I know they were undercover police. They saw it. They saw it. They were posing as fucking like regular citizens and shit, but you can tell it was a dude and a female, and you can fucking tell they're just fucking, I don't know, it's the spirit of the badge. Like, you can fucking tell they have the same walk, all that fucking shit. And I got on the live, like, pretty much. I should have I couldn't have filmed it, because it was just like, I lost it right there. Like, I wasn't thinking about filming shit. Like, this motherfucker's blocking me from getting in my van. Like, I know he's fucking perping me. He's fucking triggering me with this Target bag. Like, and the crazy thing is, I might not even did it if I didn't see that Target bag. I don't know that for a fact. But based on the fact that he had the Target bag, and I know he was trying to trigger me with the Target bag, I mean, like that, I lost it, man. I fucking lost it. And I didn't fucking just beat the shit out of him or no shit like that. But, I gave him some good punches, man. And I felt bad afterwards, because, after I sat down and really fucking thought about it, I knew those police put him up to it and made him do that shit. Like, I know they did, man. And I felt bad, but at the same time, like, I had to shake that off. Like, fuck, like, dude knew, like, he was putting himself on the front line like that, For one, I'm not saying I'm a tough guy. I'm not saying none of that shit. If you know me, if you know the kind of person I am, I'm a easily approachable person. But if you don't know me and shit, a lot of people tell me, like, by my demeanor and shit, I look mean or some fucking shit like that. People have told me that and all that shit, which, that doesn't really even matter. But like the tattoos and all that, not saying that the tattoos make you a tough guy or anything, but I'm just saying, like, a person of that caliber would not fucking come up to me harassing me like that, like, he unless he thought he was going to be protected. And the way he looked at those fucking two because they were talking. They were talking and shit. They were looking at it, and they were fucking talking to each other. And they had this, like, you know, they tried to play the role like, oh, that's fucked up. You know, they tried to do that little it's fucked up thing, but you know, the store clerks and all that shit, they seen the dude fucking approach me in the store and shit, so they knew what was going on. They were probably a part of it. So, but saying all that to say, like, you know, I really thought I was finna go that night, like, and I knew in my head that if I did something to that dude, I was gonna go to jail. But that's the whole fucking psychological warfare of this fucking program. It makes you act out of your character and shit. Like, you know, 24-hour harassment. Like, till this fucking very day, I got air out coming out of my fucking tires because these people, I wake up and there's air out of my tires. I gotta go to the fucking gas station and put air in my tires. And after I put air in my tires, you feel me? After I fucking put air in my tires, they follow me with one headlight. Just to let me know, hey, we did this to you and we're gonna do it again to you. You know, just to slow down my fucking high price paying fucking recycling job. You know, I get too much money recycling, which is really not shit, and they fucking get pissed off. They start burning rubber and start trying to intimidate me. Police rolling up the street with no lights on and shit. Citizens driving up the street with no lights on and shit. They've already told me, you know, in plenty of 7-Elevens, what that means. They talk to each other. He's like a dead man in the night. Like, no, he's a dead man in the night, like a car with no lights. And you know, that sticks with me. That's in my subconscious. So anytime I fucking see somebody fucking driving at night with no lights, automatically you know, my life is in danger. I'm in jeopardy. And you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm to the point, like, I don't care what these people do to me. You know, I'm, like I said, 11 years of complete humbleness, other than getting mad or fucking raising my voice. One physical altercation. And I felt bad after that. You know, I'm a humble dude. I'm not violent at all. Don't have no violence on my record. Never been to jail for anything violent. I'm not documented mentally insane. I don't have none of that bullshit on my record. I've been to fucking, never been to a medical ward, fucking, you know, never been to fucking medical to fucking do easy time and shit. Like, I've always done mainline time, just so that, for that fact, that they can't fucking say, oh, yeah, he was in the hospital, in prison and shit. Yeah, and nope, send me to the fucking mainline, because, you know, in life, anything can happen. Any fucking thing can happen in life, to where, you know, you might have to fucking defend yourself or fight for yourself, and, you know, or you know, defend somebody else, a close family member and shit. Like, you know, everything that you say goes out the window once they get you on that fucking paperwork as far as being mentally ill. You know, like, that was one of the first things I learned. And, like, I'm glad, like, you know, I'm glad I fucking, you know, somebody sat me down and fucking told me that shit, man. Do not fucking go to no fucking, you know, don't fucking try and make shit easy for yourself and fucking sign up and tell people you're seeing shit or you're fucking hearing voices and shit, because they'll put you on a lifetime of fucking. You think parole is bad when you're just on parole? Bro, like, literally, like, they have reports, like, when you're on parole, where you have to report to your parole officer and shit. Like, every month when I was reporting, when I would go and report, somebody would get violated for 6 months. It never felt like, every fucking time somebody was getting violated. and the lowest time you can get is 6 months. I mean, yeah, the lowest time you can get 6 months, and you got to do all your time straight when you're on that medication and shit. Like you don't get half time. Like you put yourself out there as a dangerous person. So when you're out there on the fucking streets, you're claiming that you're mentally ill and you're psychotic. They're giving you medication that they say is supposed to calm you down. And when you don't take that medication, it's like fucking, you're putting people's lives in danger and shit. Like you literally fucking, you write yourself up as a weapon. Like in the real world, it doesn't work like that. But for the prison and the count, well, I don't know how county jail is. They just fucking lock you in a fucking room and put straitjackets on you. But prison, when you go say that shit in prison, they literally document you up as a fucking weapon just so they can have extra shit to lock you up for and make more money. Like everything is money to them. Okay, we know they're not gonna take their medication when they get out, because that shit makes you drowsy as fuck. It makes you fucking stupid. You slobber, you sleep all fucking day. You don't want to fucking do that shit on the streets. Like in jail, you don't mind, because you know you got nothing but time and you're trying to sleep that shit away. But on the streets, it's a different story. And when they try and make you take those pills that are eventually gonna really make you crazy, and you don't take them, yeah. That's a 6-month violation. That's good money in their pocket. Let me see. Hey, what's going on, Alan? Mr. Fab. Nah, not Mr. Fab, but Fabulous. Fabo. That dude, the one from New York. Hey, get there, happy Tony. Hey, appreciate that, Tony. Yeah, man, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, man. You guys are a big help, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like, these lives, like, really help, bro. Venting this shit out. Because these motherfuckers, man. You gotta get that shit out, man. It's dangerous, man. You develop cancer, all types of shit. Look at him trying to scare me, fucking piece of shit, in that van, in that box truck, burning rubber and shit. Fucking piece of shit. That's the type of shit they do. Try and jump your adrenaline and shit. I'm like parked literally at the corner, so when he fucking hit the gas like that, like it's right, like, the average person is gonna think somebody's running into him or some shit. Somebody's gonna end up running into him and shit and get like really spooked. Jump, like it lifts your heart rate or whatever. It makes you, your heart beat fast and shit. This is the type of shit they do, ladies and gentlemen who don't know about gang stalking and shit. This is the shit that leads up to your fucking Krogers, your fucking college campus shootings, your VTA shootings, your suicides and shit. Repetitive bullshit. And you can't get help from the police, because the police are conducting the whole fucking program. You try and call the police and they detour you. They threaten you, really, and tell you're gonna have to take a psychological evaluation if you want to make this police report. And before, they were taking police reports and giving me some fucked up, bullshit number, that they just fucking made up. Because I don't even think it was the real fucking police report. But they gave me the number to make me think, that they wrote a police report. And they didn't think I would check back in on it. And, I called, like, every fucking day. Like, it was 2 different police reports. Fucking 2 different ones. 2 fucking different. The one headlight, and then what was the other one? Oh, I think they sent somebody. They sent a girl in the middle of the fucking street and made me hit the brakes hella fucking. And at the same time, they let air out my tire. So that was it was completely, could have been really, really fucking bad. They sent a female in the street. I can't say she was mentally ill, but she looked mentally ill. You see this shit? That shit right there. In their fucking luxury cars. That was an old school Benz, a luxury Benz, trying to fucking make my heart rate jump. You see, repetitive. For those who don't understand this targeting, repetitive. White supremacy, Chinese terrorism. Repetitive. Small shit that adds up. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy for a person to keep hearing that shit, to think I like it is what it is. Whatever happens, just fucking happens. I don't think they can fucking actually fucking kill me from hitting the corner. They can fuck my van up pretty bad or whatever, but it's just that type of shit, man. Like, for a person's heart rate to keep jumping up like that and keep jumping up and going down and jumping up and going down, you get a fucking heart attack like that if you're not fucking, healthy and shit. And they know that. They know that shit. All the drama they put us through. And then they fucking flash those fucking fire ambulance lights all over the place whenever we go all over the place. They're doing that for a reason, man. They're hoping that we get a fucking seizure or some shit. Like, that's what that shit is. They want us, they want our eyes trained on that. Like, we're already, a lot of us are sleep deprived. A lot of us are fucking, like fucking weak. Like, we can't eat right and all that fucking shit. More gallons takes effect to a lot of people and shit. And I think those fucking lights also put out, like, certain frequencies and shit. They sound kind of weird. Like, sometimes it sounds like when it's not the woo woo, it's like a swoosh of air sound. It sounds like almost like a big swoosh of air, and it almost sounds like it's far away from the fucking truck. But they know what they're doing. Like, they're trying to induce fucking certain illnesses in us and shit. A lot of us film. Like, I do the one headlights. There's a lot of us that film, the fire trucks. Literally, they have channel full of fucking fire trucks. A lot of people have fucking channels full of fucking airplanes, that drones and shit. Like, we gotta start correlating our stories together and shit to show these people and shit. Because of all the tactics that they use the tactics are basically, they're pushed at us in the same way. They just use different tools and shit. Different tools. Maybe they use all the same tools, but like certain things I'm not privy to fucking the drones and I probably see them all day. I probably would fucking be looking up all day and fucking tripping off the stars being fucking drones and shit like that. So that's not even a fucking area that I want to, I don't want to fucking, if I can't see it, like if I can't, if I can't fucking see the fucking drone and I have to fucking, guess if it's a drone or a fucking star, like, I don't even want to, I'm not even going to go fuck with that. But you know, some people get the drone. Some people, the drones, you can fucking see it. The fucking moving everywhere. They fucking moving shit. It's just like, you know, I try and stick to the shit that I can point out, and I can fucking, I can't. Like, some shit is just like, I don't know. It's easier for other people to do. Like, so we're all different. Saying all that to say we're all different. So they use different tactics on us. But the tactics, even though the tactics are different, you know, the narrative is the same. There is oversensitized. We're being oversensitized with the bullshit. So it's a repetitive thing. And I can't say it enough, man. If any targeted individual is already documented, even if you're not documented, it depends on what you want to do. But if you're documented on SSI or anything, and you can get a substantial amount of these vehicles following you with one headlight, you know, undeniable fucking harassment. Shit, man, I would try and sue the shit out these motherfuckers. And you know, that's literally, they're trying to make you kill somebody. Like, they literally, they know you got a mental illness, and they're implementing all this fucking psychological bullshit on you, trying to make you kill people against your will. Man, I don't know how it is. I think that I thought, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought, like, if you have lawyers and shit, like if you're SSI, you know, they have lawyers for you and shit, like, that you don't, you know, really how it comes with the fucking, it comes with the package, if you will. And it's this one chick, man. Stacy Northrop. I remember that name, and the way that this lady is talking, the female Stacy Northrop that I remember, I think she's taking another targeted individual's name. I think she's taking another targeted individual's name and trying to fucking um you know, get people mad at that person and shit. Cause the shit, you know, she's saying she was a target for 58 years, and then, you know, I had said something, and she said some shit like, "Oh, you've been drinking a little too much MK Ultra water," or some fucking weird fucking bullshit. I screenshotted her fucking all her comments and shit, cause every time I try and tap on to see her channel and shit, it says this comment is no longer available. But like, when I go to my notifications, I can see the fucking comments and shit, and I I definitely took all that fucking. I read them, and shit, and like, when she said I was a fucking, you know, fake target, I thought she could have been, you know, she should have just kept playing that role right there. But when she started saying you're drinking MK Ultra water and shit, you're not no fucking target. Yeah, you've never been a fucking target in your life, you fucking weirdo. Drinking MK Ultra water. Targets don't talk like that. Uh, if you're serious, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm willing to meet halfway and put evidence together. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, um, Yeah, to do something like that, man. I don't want to be no. I mean, if you're talking about the I don't want to. When it comes to meeting up and shit, I don't like. I like, I wanna either be able to fucking, I can't travel. Look at the one tail light trigger. I can't travel and shit and all that fucking, depending on people for like food and shit like that. Like it's just like I'll fucking some in some, in some cases and shit. Like I'll fucking, unless it's like really really fucking serious and shit. And it's like a fucking pretty much life or death type of thing. Like fucking, I'll go fucking without asking or fucking shit like that, bro. Cause I don't know, like I just feel less of a person, bro. Um, asking for donate, like literally, like what, bro. The psychological shit, bro. When I ask you guys for the like put donations up and shit, like fuck, bro, like. Literally, I had to head wrestle with myself because people were donating to me and shit, and I'm like, man, what the like? I gotta figure out a fucking way to earn this. Like I was fucking wrestling in my head, like, what am I gonna fucking do? Like I gotta fucking, what the fuck can I gotta make some t-shirts or get some t-shirts made and send them out, and like I was just fucking, it's a head wrestle, man, for that shit. So like I just want to be like, if we're gonna now, if we're all gonna come to get, like, if it was a all come together thing to protest and shit, like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go hungry. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck because it's, but if, we're gonna be, yeah, I don't like depending on, or it's not so much dependent, but just, I don't like being the fucking, I don't like having to fucking, I don't like being the fucking extra fucking rock, the extra weight, the extra just paperweight. You feel me? What does that guy say? Yeah, what that guy say? Worthless eaters. I don't want to be the worthless eater, man. I know you guys don't see it that way and shit. It's a psychological thing that I fucking, it's in my fucking head that I gotta deal with. And it's not even that it's in my head. It's just like, it's just I've been fucking pretty much taking care of myself. So, and then, coming from this side of the gate, usually when, and I'm not saying that you're like that and shit, but I'm just saying, like, one of the reasons, was things that led me in that direction is, usually people fucking give you shit, and then fucking, it's always something expected. Always something expected. And then, and regular people don't fucking think well, regular people are some manipulative, but, when you're in the streets and shit, it's a little bit more, the manipulation is a little bit more intricate and shit. Like, it comes down to, oh, you won't do that, but I did all this for you. Man, I did this, all that shit. Like, I just fucking navigate past all that shit. Even with even with the soup kitchens and shit, man. Like, literally, I recycle every day, like, every fucking day. And these fucking people who have no fucking say whatsoever in my fucking life, but feel like they should say whatever it is they have to say about my life. You know, they'll say shit like directed conversation, of course. Oh, he spends all his money. Like, he doesn't even save his money. There's soup kitchens all around here. You could go eat for free. No, bitch, you go eat for free. I'm 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 doing this so that I don't have to deal with you fucking weirdos. You're not gonna psychologically try and fucking manipulate me into fucking sitting around a bunch of fucking weirdos doing directed conversations and Lord knows what else, farting at the table and fucking, I'm gonna bypass all that. Cause I know it's gonna be a fucking street theater scene every day in that motherfucker. Every fucking day. You're not gonna, just like the job shit. Just like the job shit. They try and fucking shame me and shit for me not having a job and shit. Oh, you're the garbage king and all this fucking. You know, it's comedy to me because, they're not gonna, they're not feeding me. They're not gonna put money in my pocket. So all the shit that they're saying is fucking comedy to me. And then on top of, they're just fucking, they're nobodies anyways. Like, their fucking opinion of me means nothing. Like, I don't, like, they've told people that I was way worse than a fucking garbage king, all that fucking bullshit and not having a job. So, that's very minute. Very minute. You gotta fucking laugh at these fucking people because a lot of them are fucking just stupid dummies. It's like, you talk shit about me recycling, but you got 50,000 motherfuckers chasing me every fucking day trying to stop me from making these nickels and pennies and dimes and shit. Like, you talk shit to me about not having a fucking job. You talk shit to me about all the shit you talk shit to me about. But yet, you got people trying to stop me from making these nickels and pennies. And from the way you're talking, like, these nickels and pennies, like, aren't even worth your time. They're not even worth my time. So if they're not worth my time, then why are you wasting time? Your time. Why are you wasting your time trying to stop me from wasting my time? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you guys are really fucking psychopathic. Like, these people are psychos. It's almost like if they can bluff you, they can beat you, and they think their bluff game is good. Like, they do shit like fucking the frequencies and letting air out your tire and shit. But like, if you're focused and you're on a focused, they try and throw all types of fucking shame, manipulation type of things and shit. Like, and then you just see through it because they're going super out of their way to fucking stop you from doing whatever it is you're doing. So, whatever it is you're doing, if you're making pennies, nickels, and dimes, and they're going out of your way, wasting more money than I'm making, obviously. They're wasting more money than I'm making. So, if you're wasting more money than you're making, if you're wasting more money than I'm making to try and stop me from making what I'm making, what the fuck does that say about you? You gotta be a miserable motherfucker. All that money you got, all that big time money you motherfuckers got, and be fucking riding in your Beamers and Benzes, trying to stop a motherfucker from making nickels and dimes, man. Yeah. You're not gonna all that fucking work you're putting in isn't gonna put me in the middle of a fucking situation. You're not gonna run me into no fucking job. I think what it is they're trying to stop my recycling because they feel in their heads that either, like, if the recycling gets bad for me, I'm either gonna go broke, I'm gonna go back to selling drugs, or I'm gonna get a job. That's what they think. That's how they feel. I'm gonna sell drugs. I'm just gonna stay fucking, I'll just fucking be out here fucking, fucking shit and piss and fucking hungry as fucking, you know, no deodorant, all that fucking weird shit. I'm either gonna be like that or get a job. And they know that the fucking, you know, being out here and fucking not being productive is not an option for me. And that, you know, I rub it in their face because they tell me I'm too lazy to get a job. And you know, when they tell me that shit, you know, especially the police. When the police used to tell me, like, why don't, like, they used to set up little fucking scenes and shit, and they'll have their perps come, and then, like, I'll get in an argument with a perp. Not no fucking threatening argument and shit. You know, it'd just be a little argument. But it'd just be something that they set up, and then they'll come stop and act like they're fucking seeing what's going on and all that fucking bullshit. You know, and they would say shit like, why don't you just get a job, man? Why don't you get a job? You know, that's for lazy people. That's for lazy. That's what that lady said. Just get a job. That's for lazy people. Lady, I've been fucking recycling for longer than you fucking been working on the police force. And the whole time you were on the police force. On your days off, I recycle. On your days off, on and off, I recycle, lady. So, and for the, I don't recycle like fucking periodically through the day. It's from fucking like 10 to 6 in the morning. That type of shit. Or fucking, you know, it's not fucking, you know, 10 minutes here and fucking 20 minutes there. None of that fucking bullshit. So, basically, like, that's my whole fucking motto of the shit is to fucking treat it like a job. So, you know, there's no way you can call me lazy. I'm looking at you, lady. The KKK lady, the Hitler's daughter video. Yeah, that lady. Why don't you just get a job? That's for lazy people. No. You're the one that looks pretty lazy, lady. What do you work? 3 days a week? 4 days a week? 4 days on, 3 days off? That's fucking lazy. Let's see. They want us to feel like this is hopeless, but it isn't. God hasn't allowed us to. Wait, hold on. Yeah, man, that's another thing. I'll get to you, but that comment. But yeah, I gotta eat well. I gotta eat well. I gotta, let me find this thing real quick. Okay. Endure all of this for nothing. Have hope. Yeah, hands down. Definitely, Tony. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I do gotta figure out a way to fucking start eating a little healthier and shit. Cause that meat just, I mean, even though we're not supposed to eat meat, like, I could tell, like, the fucking, once I stopped eating meat, like, it was fucking a big fucking, I still fucking, like, some people say you're not that small, but I feel hella small compared to like what I was, bro. And I know, like, I see some people that are fucking vegetarians, man, and they're fucking big as fuck, man. And I'll be like, damn, man. So I gotta figure out. You know, cause I at least want to fucking weigh like 200, man. This 170 isn't cutting it and shit. Like, they be sending these fucking intimidating perps and shit. And, well, they be sending the big ones to try and intimidate and shit. And it's not like, it's not like I'm really intimidated by them, but you know, I'm definitely, if I get into it with them, if I think I'm gonna get into it with them, I'm definitely not gonna fucking play the hand game with them. I'm not gonna fucking throw no punches. Play the bigger they are, the harder. I'm not playing that shit. It doesn't work like that all the time. It does not work like that all the time. And, some of these motherfuckers, all they gotta do is, grab you and squeeze your fucking, excuse my language, but squeeze your fucking spine out your asshole. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers be that big and shit, like, just fucking hug you and fucking squeeze and fucking, let alone throw punches and fucking get hit by one of those fucking meaty ass fucking hands, fucking meat and bone. Like, you're not gonna fucking black my eyes, break my jaws, or none of that fucking shit. If you're my size, then you might got action, but I'm not playing that shit with no big motherfuckers like that. And that's what they've been doing lately and shit. Like, because they think I won't go up, they've been having like these, oversized dudes and shit. Especially with the one headlights. Now they're fucking having like military looking dudes or fucking shit like that. Like, it's gonna stop me from getting out, but it's not gonna say like, because I don't see the people behind me. Like, I can't fucking see them. Like, they're a lot. Even if their windows aren't tinted, like, you can't, like, in some cases maybe you can, but you can't look at a car directly and back and see who's in the fucking car. Like, these people, and it'd be nighttime when I'm driving and shit, like, and they be trying to intimidate and do all that intimidating shit. Like, I'm not picking and choosing who the fuck I get out and fucking, and so using the big people isn't gonna fucking stop me from doing it. Like, that's what they like to do a lot, is fucking, they like to intimidate you. Like, when they feel like you're getting out of line or you're doing too much. Like, especially with the, when I was fucking, when I first started putting out there that this fucking, this program was, white supremacy and Chinese terrorism. They started having these fucking gangster fucking Chinese dudes with fucking ponytails and tattoos. Ponytails and tattoos in the fucking stores and shit. And the gangster looking fucking, like, and like, and it's for any nationality, but like, in the Asian culture, like, that's, they're like the gangster, like, mafia gangsters and shit. So they look at you, and when they look at you, it's like a piercing fucking, I'll fucking kill you fucking look type of fucking shit. So, they send people like that all up in the fucking store and shit to fucking intimidate me and shit. Like, it's gonna stop me from fucking implementing Chinese terrorism into the fucking protest. Like, they do a lot of psychological intimidation bullshit tactics. We'll put some big guys in the one headlight car, then he won't fucking get out. We'll fucking send some Chinese gangsters in the fucking store. That way he won't say it's Chinese terrorism no more. It's like they sit around the table and say, like, they try and think of all the things that would scare them. And they implement all the shit that would scare them, and they try and put it on you. Oh, shit. Fucking people are funny, man. They're dangerous clowns. Dangerous fucking clowns. Their power really literally comes from numbers. Numbers and protection. Police protection. That's where they're made up. That's where their heart That's you know, that's where their fucking heart is built off of. It's like the drunk man's courage. Like, you know, they get a fucking drunk man's courage. And, you know, once in a while they'll get picked off, killed, somebody to kill them. Once in a while. They might get beat up, but they don't half as hardly get beat up as much as they would if they were regular drunk motherfuckers talking shit to people at a bar. Like the very same people that do this shit to us, if they were to do it to somebody in a bar, they'd fucking be walking out the bar with black eyes and shit. They look just like the motherfuckers walking out the bar. But based on we have to fucking keep our composure and shit because we know what's going on. They can fucking, you know, most likely they can live to see another day and do it again until that lottery ticket gets punched. And once the lottery ticket gets punched, you're a winner, but I don't think it's the winner you want to be. And the police sit around and enjoy the shit all day. Literally. Like, well, not we, because we know. Like, literally, the perps are... Excuse me. It's legitimate. It's crazy. Because anybody's food. Excuse me, God. You know, a very, 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 very small percentage of the people who conduct this program, you know, get retaliated on as far as like the police go. Though there has been instances where we have retaliated. Excuse me. It's legitimate. Shit went down wrong. There's been instances where we have, or there has been, you know, retaliation behind this program on the police. But that's very, very rare. And for those, you know, I gotta, somebody on here can, say who that was. I forget his name. the young military brother. Another very smart man that they couldn't say was mentally ill, so they just called him a monster. You know, if they can, you know, if the person has enough credentials to where, you know, they knew, because they knew when he looked at that guy, they knew. Once they looked at his YouTube videos and shit, you know, they weren't going to be able to put that mentally ill shit on him. They had to come up with something quick. He's a monster. Oh, man. They sweep it under the rug, I'll tell you. The biggest criminals, the biggest gang, they've come a long way from the 90s. I remember they used to just beat people up and take their money. And take their dope. You know, if they were fucking, you know, they just take your dope, take your money. Sometimes they lock you up. Sometimes they wouldn't. This has come a long way from that. These motherfuckers is literally making you commit suicide and kill people. And getting away with it. Building fucking relationships with the community and shit. Sensitizing people to their bullshit. And while they're sensitizing people to their bullshit, they're fucking, their manipulation, their big brotherly fucking, because most neighborhood watch, like, they're like, we're fans of hip-hop and rock and roll and shit. Like, neighborhood watch is fans of the fucking police and shit. Like, the police can't even do their fucking job, like, in a neighborhood full of neighborhood watch motherfuckers, because you got a bunch of fucking weirdos coming out their house trying to have pleasant conversations with the police while the police are trying to fucking arrest somebody and shit. Yeah, just butting in and fucking, how was your day, officer? Officer. Yeah, so these people, man, you get a fucking group of people like that, the psychological value of fucking utilizing those people for the police force. Like, I know you guys can think of plenty of people that will fucking work for they'll put their fucking lives on the line for free for the fucking police. For fucking free. Just to be around a fucking cop. Oh man, these people, man. We gotta dig deep, man. We gotta, how they dig into our psychologies, we gotta start digging into their psychologies. They get mad like we get mad. There are some of them that are fucking seasoned and they won't say shit to you. They won't say fucking shit. They'll fucking, you can call them, you can tell them you'll beat their ass. They'll fucking look at you, smile, and tell you to have a nice fucking day. They'll do that shit, and piss you off even more. Like, you're trying to piss them off, but they'll fucking piss you off even more. Like, it's all a psychological head game. And some of these people, just like some of us, can't deal with that shit. And some of us, we end up getting mad and fucking having, tongue wars with these motherfuckers, if you will. Like, arguments and shit. And they get the same fucking way, man. They get the same way. I remember, like, in the beginning of my targeting and shit, I used to piss them off all the time and shit. Like, and the one thing, look at the one here, like, trigger. The one thing that you can do to piss them off, guaranteed, like, if you ever feel they're targeting you and you just want to be fucking vindictive and fucking piss them off, you fucking get them with their girlfriend and shit, and you call him a girl's name. You call the dude a girl's name, call him Jessica. Oh, man, they'll fucking flip out. Oh, man, I've satisfied my retaliation needs many a times just by calling somebody Jessica. One of my perps, Jessica, or fucking a female's name. And then it didn't just stop there. He'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, oh, my bad. You look just like this chick named Jessica. You got a sister named Jessica? And I just fucking keep on going with it until they get mad and shit. Calling me out the store. Come out the store. Like, what are you getting mad for, man? I just asked you if I thought I'm a human being. I can make a mistake. You can play the same fucking head games with them, man. I just don't. I quit doing that shit because it's a hassle to do that shit. I don't want to fucking waste my fucking time playing fucking head games with these fucking weirdos. But if you want to fucking just piss them off and shit, oh, man. Or call a girl a dude's name. Oh, man. And, she'd be like, do I look like a dude? I was like, you just be like, no, I didn't see your full face. I just seen the little mustache from the side and shit, the little hair. Oh, Oh man, you can get in there fucking. Oh man, especially if they're with their spouse or with their fucking their new lover, their new boyfriend or new girlfriend, and they've already been betraying themselves as tough. Cause you know, when you're young and all that shit, you're like fucking the animals and shit. Like you're fucking, you're fucking. What's the rooster's name? And the fucking what? Not rooster. The skunk and the fucking. I think it's a skunk and a squirrel and the skunk and the squirrel. You want to be Mr. Suave and shit. You know when you're young, you want your well, I don't know, like in this side in the street life, it's like you don't want to seem like you don't want to seem like a punk or none of that shit when you're with your girlfriend and shit. And that's a major fucking violation to call somebody a girl's name or a girl a dude's name. And then it's a violation for, it's really a violation if you call her a dude's name in front of him. And then like, because he's already going to have to deal with the mental fucking bullshit of fuck. If I don't say something to him, how is she going to look at me? Like, you got to think about all that shit. Like, that's the type of shit that I fucking think of. Like, when I wanted to get back at these motherfuckers, man. And you just got to... you got to think what would make you mad. Like, because the shit that would make you mad, would probably... the shit that would make you mad would make these motherfuckers mad. A lot of shit that they do to make us mad, like, it don't, you get used to it. It's almost like it becomes it just becomes a dread to have to fucking deal with. And to know, like, one day it could get fucking serious. Like, for the most part, you can fucking get through it, but, it's just them days to where, like, they just go overboard and, they crack up the cookie. And it gets bad after that. People start dying, suicides start occurring, and these terrorists right there, they get to live to conduct the whole fucking shit. Conduct the whole shit. Like when I go out and I start recycling tonight, I'm gonna leave the live on. They might not do anything. Well, I'm gonna stop it, and then when I start recycling, I'm gonna go live again. And I guarantee you, well, they're probably gonna try and change it up because there's a couple of them on here right now. But you're gonna see their fucking bullshit, and they're so blatant with it. The police might not do it. Because now that I fucking put them on blast and said they're going to be following me and fucking with me. And because they have, they're just going to send their fucking flunkies. And it's just going to be a shower of flunkies all night. A shower of fucking flunkies fucking trying to prevent me from pursuing my fucking, my recycling. Whether it's fucking sending people out in the middle of the fucking street, fucking slowing down in traffic, going 2 miles per hour, fucking following me around with fucking one headlights, no headlights, fucking hurling all types of fucking verbal insults. Yep, that's the shit we dread, man. We dread that shit. Dread that fucking shit. It's not so much that it's... Well, I guess it is killing us in the long run. Some of us just choose to die on our own terms. Yeah, some of us just choose to die on our own terms, man. And take these motherfuckers out with us. If I die, you gotta die. And in some cases, more than, you took too many years off my life just for one of you motherfuckers to come with me. All of you motherfuckers that I can get are coming with me. Good old Samuel Cassidy. Samuel Cassidy took out 8 of them motherfuckers. And then he killed himself. He went out like fucking a real fucking... If you're gonna kill yourself, that's the way you go out, as a T.I. And I'm not promoting that shit. I'm not promoting for T.I.s to kill themselves or anybody else. But if you're gonna kill yourself, if they make you kill yourself, you are more important than these people. You make sure you take as many of them to amount up to your life. Like, it probably takes about 20 of them to amount up to you. Try and get all 20 of them motherfuckers before you kill yourself. Or else it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it for you to lose your life over one of these fucking pieces of shit. It's just that they're doing their little directed conversations and shit. This dude right here probably trying to talk to me and shit, but the Asian one, they've been, hey, chill. They've been sitting there to fucking, talk to me and shit. But, I'm kind of like, hey, come on, y'all, chill. Like, I know he's a part of it. I know he's a part of it. That's the dude right there that just drove up in not this dude in the Blazer, but the dude that just drove up in that station wagon looking thing with the one tail light. And that one right there, that's the car right there. Hey, you guys, chill. I know, they're probably shooting frequencies and shit. Yeah, I don't know what that is in his hand. See that thing in this? Oh, it's a flashlight. Well, it looks like a flashlight. Oh, my bad, y'all. Trying to find parking spots up here. They're gonna try and send some weirdos at me. But when don't they? When do they not? When do they not? So, we're gonna take it right. Can I park in front of this? Let me park in front of this so they can't park behind me. Popo right there, fucking terrorist motherfucker. Probably sent those fucking dudes over there. Doing their fucking directed conversation bullshit. Oh man. Excuse me, that's legitimate. Yeah, you guys. I hope everybody's doing good though, considering the bullshit. Consider the bullshit, man. V2. Oh, wait. What's the noise? Oh, wait, hold on. I have a. Hold on. Been better. Okay. Targeting is off the charts in California, but I'm not sure moving somewhere else would change anything. Yeah, it does, bro. It does, bro. Well, maybe because I wasn't there for that long, and they didn't have, they didn't station up on me to make it permanent. But technology is just different in other places. Like they probably target you heavier in other other ways. Um, but out here, bro. Well, this is San Jose is in California. I'm just speaking for San Jose. And, people all over California are going through like bullshit with San Jose, man. Oh man, because you're not just dealing with motherfuckers from San Jose. Like you're dealing with the whole fucking Silicon Valley answer. Like you're dealing with from Redwood City to fucking Gilroy, to fucking Concord, fucking Fremont, and every city is a part of, like, every city. Well, I don't know if every city has this program, but a lot of fucking cities are down with this shit already. But these people, like, it's so the like to get from one city to another city 20 minutes. Like for me, for right now to get to Milpitas, it'll take me 20 minutes. To get to fucking Palo Alto, probably, well, it would be 20 minutes. So Sunnyvale 20 minutes, Mountain View 20 minutes, Palo Alto probably like 30 minutes after that. So these people, like, and then El Camino Real is like a fucking pipeline, like a straight, probably like one or two fucking turns, but for the most part, it's a straight, it's a straight shot. So, you got people from all these different cities and shit coming in and fucking targeting and using their techie devices and shit. And then on top of that, they're probably creating their own fucking techie shit, because a lot of these fuckers are like tech geeks and tech wizards and shit. Like, they make apps and they fucking, like, that's their fucking job, is to fucking build fucking all this fucking bullshit. So they're fucking building shit on the under for themselves and shit that, is undocumented and shit, probably, like, shit that they could just press a button and fuck with one of our fucking nervous, make our knee go out and fucking crash on our knee or some shit like that. That type of shit. Like, this, it's really fucking techie out here, man. Like, every fucking, from Google, you got Google, fucking Amazon headquarters, fucking NASA. You got fucking NASA, like, fucking probably like 30 minutes away from here. Like, you could literally get on the light rail. You could get on the light rail from here and fucking see NASA. Fucking ride past NASA and shit. Like, so it's just so fucking out here. It's futuristic in this Bay Area, this part of the Bay. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm drenching myself out here for so long before I leave, because, maybe I'll be able to deal with it a whole lot fucking better, man. But even, like, Sacramento is bad as fuck, too. I know a lot of places where you guys go are fucking bad as fuck, too. Like, the places like Sacramento, the places I've been, like Sacramento and San Jose and all the fucking surrounding shit out here. But, and I don't really go too much out of San Jose unless I'm in this area. This fucking small little area is the fucking same area I've been fucking navigating. Look at domestic terrorists. This is the same area I've been navigating for the past 11 years. Like, literally. Um, so anything that the police have ever said about me and shit, whether mentally ill or any of that, because, you know, I play the same game these people. I have played the same game as far as the you know, the psychological bullshit, so they know that I'm not fucking, you know, all the shit that the police have said to them about me and shit. Like, they know that, you know. So for them to keep participating in this shit is complete greed, blackmail. Saying all that to say they know better. They know better. They know that better than to do this. Like, they know they shouldn't be doing it. They know it's not for no good. They know it's not for no good cause or any of that. And I don't even know where that came from, where it was leading from, but yeah. This this is the only area that I've fucking literally navigated. So I'm fucking literally seeing all these people from San Mateo, fucking Redwood City, fucking Mountain View, Sunnyvale, Gilroy, fucking Idaho license plates, fucking out of state license plates and shit. It's fucking bad out here, bro. But then it's, you know, it's bad in a lot of places. I know it. Like, I definitely don't take nothing away from nobody. I know it's bad everywhere, but you know, some places I think you can get, you know, a little bit more peace, if you will. Not complete peace. They'll never let you get complete peace. But I think, you know, the evolvement of people, like, if you go to a place like where it's, you know, a senior citizen based community, you'll probably get a lot of fucking that exit entry bullshit, that type of bullshit. I'm not too sure if you would get the fucking electronic shit because it'd be so many old. I don't even think they're, you know, certain people. I don't even think like certain people won't play with that shit. I don't think certain people. I think even certain police departments, man. You know, I think certain police departments, like, cause I be seeing some of these police departments, man, and you know, some of them, like, you know, this police department out here, they enjoy it. They fucking enjoy it. Um, it's a bunch of kids out here, anyways. A lot of kid police, a lot of fucking kids. 22, fucking 20 and shit. They still fucking, as soon as they get home from work, they fucking hop on Black Ops. And fucking, you know, all that fucking shit. Go hop on the skateboard and fucking go to the skate park and all that fucking shit. So, you know, this is fun to them and shit. And then they get to fucking walk around like roosters and shit with their fucking chest popped out. Like they're tough in front of all the college chicks and shit, because it's like a college, not too much of a college town because it's so big, but this little area right here, it's a lot of college housing, a lot of clubs and shit. So, you know, the college is everybody's intertwined and shit. And you know, the police be all, you can tell the police, man, they be all in front of the clubs and shit, telling their fucking stupid ass jokes, and the girls just fucking feed their bullshit. I know. I used to recycle and shit. And the girls, you know, they would perp me and shit. Like, the police would perp me as I'm going to the place to get the recycle, you know, and try and fucking intimidate me out of there, like talk shit. Not to me, but, you know, just look at me, laugh, or say some fucking way out shit, or you know, subtle shit, but it was just like some way out to impress the fucking chicks and shit. And you know, you could just fucking tell, like, this fucking goofball, man, he's going all out his way, man. Like, it was one time I told this. Oh, it was one time, man. I told the cop, man, because, you know, he was saying stupid shit about me recycling and shit. Like, but he was asking me questions and shit. He was asking me, like, where do you take a shower? And the little chick would laugh, and the little chick would laugh and shit. And he say shit like that, like, where do you get your clothes? There's just a bunch of fucking weird shit, like, just to put me down, basically. Shame me and shit in front of the little college chick and shit. And she be laughing and shit. You know? I said, man, why don't you just ask her for her fucking phone number, man? Why are you wasting your stanky ass breath? Your breath smell like shit. And you sitting here talking to your breath smell like shit. And, you know I couldn't get in trouble for saying that shit. Like, they could probably do something on the under, but that's, you know, that's just, you know, that's just somebody talking shit. But ever since, you know, well, I won't say ever since I did that, but shortly after I did that, or shortly after I said that, because the dude was pretty young. Dude was probably like 25, 26. And he you know, so I know he felt some type of way about that. And you know, he got all his buddies, or his little nighttime crew, the cars you be seeing lined up and shit, not doing no police work, just lined up, shooting the shit, talking to each other, harassing people. Got them together and they started building them teams and shit to fuck up all my recycle spots. Shortly after I said that to that motherfucker, oh, it was garbage everywhere. Not just at the club, but fucking the whole fucking streets. Like, the streets, literally. Like, literally. Oh, shit. Literally. All over the place. All over the fucking place, man. Oh, yes. There you go, Stacy. Shame on you. Shame on you, Stacy. I've been jumped. I've been stabbed. I don't even feel right saying that because I say it so much. But it's, you know, I've been stabbed by these people. I get literally fucking harassed. Like, you know, my thing is, why would you say something like that? Even if it's just hearsay. If it's something, I don't know. You couldn't have watched my videos. You must have just tuned in and shit. Because the accusations that you're throwing at me is just, you know, only somebody that's an ignorant fool would say that, and even a more ignorant fool who's been watching my channel would agree with that. Like, you know, I just, you know, you see my life, I go through the same shit you do every fucking day, and I go out of my way to expose this shit. Like, if I was a part of it, I'm really doing backward shit, spitting the truth like on a fucking bullhorn. Like, literally spilling their tactics or all the tactics that I know. Like I have to be a damn fool. Like, literally, like. So, I mean, like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking say that you're a fucking perp. If you are the real fucking Stacy Northrup, I don't know if you're the real Stacy Northrup or not. You got this fucking weirdo right here, all in my phone, doing all this fucking weird shit. That's the same dude that just did a Yui and doing this weird fucking shit. Alright, so, anyways, though, like, I don't know, like, and then that little comment you made about me drinking fucking MK Ultra water or MK Ultra juice, no targeted individual perps talk like that, Stacy. I'm not gonna call you a perp, But that was pretty purpose. That was some pretty purpose shit. Um, that's almost saying like, I mean, come on. You're gonna make some accusations like that. At least sound professional while you're doing it, and try and make a professional case out of it. Because I got 11 years documented. Every time I try and look at your channel, not to say that you know that you're not targeted because you don't have a channel, but every time I try and go to your channel to see your channel, the comments been deleted and shit. Like I took snapshots of all your fucking comments and shit. You deleted them for a reason. You just wanted me to see them, nobody else. So I do take screenshots of your comments and shit. I was gonna do a video. I might still end up doing it. Depends on how much shit you talk and shit. Because you know you have to be exposed and shit. Because you can't keep doing this shit to other targeted individuals and shit. You're gonna make somebody kill themselves. You're gonna make somebody, really feel fucking hopeless and feel like I've been going through it not long enough not to give a fuck what you think. But other people, they haven't been going through it that long, and the beginning of this shit is very fucking crucial. Like, you literally have to, like, it's like being born again. It's like literally fucking getting used to it, and then being able to fucking, it's like you're dealing with an unknown world. So I'm just saying, like, you don't have to think that I'm targeted. I don't, I'm not gonna try and force you to think that I'm targeted, or I'm not gonna make you pressure you into believing that I'm a target, because you choose to believe what you want to believe. But you need to think about what you push on to other people and shit. Like, you can't keep coming at people like that, especially when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, literally. And if you're going off what somebody else said, then yeah, you really need to fucking check yourself and start doing fucking homework and shit, because I can guarantee you haven't done your homework on me. But again, I'm not gonna fucking put too much on your plate and try and pressure you into believing. Like, that's not my job. Anyways, though, I mean, I hope shit works out, man, to where, like, you can sit and actually, study someone, or fucking do your research and shit, instead of jumping to conclusions, man. Well, it's enough of us fucking dying and shit. It's enough of us fucking committing suicide, or, just, it's enough of us going through that bullshit than to have a bunch of fucking Stacey Northrops, fucking supposed targets, knocking other targets down and shit, shooting other targets down and shit, when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Anyways, though, moving on. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If I haven't already said, the protesting thing, that alone, I did say it. find it. Shit, man. They keep scrolling it on me, y'all. There's some police on here for sure. They're doing the same shit they did on the other app. They're fucking scrolling when I get to the person's comment. Yeah, I can't even read the comments no more. They're really going out overboard with it. Fuck. So I can stop the comments. Let me see. Or just stop them from scrolling. But yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing good considering the bullshit. For everybody that just hopped on. And everybody who's been on that, I hope everybody's doing well. Police, I know a couple of you are on here. I hope you feel well enough not to put no one's life on the line tonight. Put no one's life in danger. Have a peaceful night without trying to cause all this fucking ruckus and play your head games with people. I know that's a little much too right to happen, but maybe we could have a decent Thursday. Who knows? Well, a decent rest of the Thursday. Actually, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm protesting like a motherfucker in the morning. So, I guess you can fucking build my fucking fire. What did I say? Build my fucking momentum. Energize me, motivate me. Give me my motivation. Cause I'm gonna find a decent location tomorrow. And I know they're gonna try and keep me from doing a live. I know they're gonna do something to stop me from doing the live, you guys, because they do that. Every time I told you guys I'm gonna do a live, I shouldn't have said nothing. Like they'll fucking stop it. Like they won't let me do live. But I'm definitely gonna record it and upload it if they do try to stop it. And I gotta look up that dude. I gotta look up that dude's thing tonight. What was it? Let me make sure I get that shit. Ranking Waffle House. Definitely gotta get that, man. Oh, yeah, oh, shit. Hold on, man. Yeah, that's cop talk, man. Mm, yeah. Yeah, Stacy. I don't know, man. You seem like a police officer. I'm not. I am gonna say that you're not. You're not a targeted individual. I'm reading all your comments right now. You seem like you give us a lot of police talk, and you're fucking, the mental. That's how cops play their fucking games and shit. You had a good run though, Stacy. I was thinking you were really targeted for a minute. If you are the real Stacy, because that name does sound familiar, you might be using another target's name. All right, you guys, I gotta get. Sorry if I missed anybody, but I'm a definitely I'll start another live and shit at about I'm probably like 11. I'm gonna wake up like about 11. Oh man, it's fucked up, man. I dread going to sleep because I know when I wake up, my tires are already fucking low. And by the time it's gonna be half tire, half rim, like I'm gonna be wobbling so bad on it. Like that's the type of shit that I gotta fucking deal with. Like that's the type of those are the mental fucking not only, but that's like one of the major mental fucking because I know they're fucking up my rotors and shit. Like when I can't even back up. Like when I back up now, when I put it, it could be my transmission and shit. I don't know. But when I put it in reverse, it kind of it pauses. It seems like it's pausing and then it jumps like it jumps back and shit. But it sounds like a little grind and shit. So I don't know if it's like my rotors or if it's like my transmission or I don't know. But it's just that type of shit right there, man. The shit they do, man. And now, I gotta wake up, wonder if I'm gonna make it to the gas station safely without hurting anybody else or myself. Because the police have told these fucking weirdos to let air out my tire so they can fuck with me. To stop my fucking pursuance of making nickels and dimes out of dumpsters and shit. Like, to stop me from recycling, they go out of their way to fucking let air out my tires and just fuck my vehicle up. These are your fucking soldiers that get paid just to fucking stand on the corner and harass fucking people for no fucking reason. Lock you up for fucking jaywalking and shit, yet they're literally fucking trying to stop you from doing something legal to direct you in the way of doing something illegal. Like, I can't even say what that shit makes you want to do to somebody like that, just because I don't want nobody to say, like I'm doing like some terrorist threats and shit like that. But like, it's not that it's like it would make pretty much any motherfucker, you feel me? Like literally, like there's been times, and I know the police have to do their fucking job and shit, but there's been times like they pulled me over and shit, and I've had little light rail warrants and shit, like $100 warrants and shit. They could just cite me and fucking I go to give me a court date right there. Like they literally fucking just so they can meet their fucking quarter, locked me up and shit to where I had to fucking waste about 2-3 weeks in fucking jail until I fucking, they time served or fucking dropped the bullshit or cite me out from there, like cite me out from the fucking bullshit, but out of jail, like cite me out of jail when they could have did it, and then when they had to do the process, just so they could meet that quota. And it's legal, so I mean, I could say that's fucked up. You could have let me out here. You could have left me out here, but that's the law. Like, it's his choice. Like, if he wants to take me to jail, he could take me to jail, and I'm okay with that. Like, it's fucked up, but it's what it is. It's the law. So for me to be doing everything right for whether they fucking feel it's right or not, whether they feel like I shouldn't be recycling or I should fucking have a job and be fucking harassed or whatever, like whether they feel it's right or not, like recycling is completely legal. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not fucking nobody's shit up. I clean up the shit that I fucking, I clean up behind myself. Like, I'm completely respectable fucking recycler. Like, as respectable as you can be when it comes to recycling. So for them to go out their way and fucking, the shit that I fucking, they see that I fucking clean up after myself and shit. So they have their fucking perps make big messes and shit and bring fucking all the attention on me, because they'll fucking, like, they'll dig up all the garbage and shit and fucking drop that shit, like, when it's a lot of them. Like, today, or, Wednesdays in the morning, they do a lot of them. So it's like probably about 15 recycle bins and then about 15 garbage bins. And so today what they had them do and shit, they was trying to stop me, and the whole, or they seen, because I know how they get down, so they'll plot shit and shit, and they'll fucking be chasing me all throughout the night and shit. And this Wednesday night is one of those nights to where, like, they try and stop me because it's a good night. And today they really went overboard, man. They had about, in this spot with all these dumpsters, it's like me and probably like 2 other people that be there, like regular people. Nobody else really goes there. Today they had about 15 different motherfuckers going there just pulling trash out and fucking. And mind you, I clean up behind myself after every fucking one of these. If something drops, like, I don't even give it time to build up. I pick it up as it drops and I put it back in there. Like, I leave no room for no fucking, I take pride in that shit. It might sound weird and shit, but I like fucking, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm a problem or they have to come out and say anything to me. And they know that. So they'll send their fucking bullshit ass fucking perks to go fucking fuck it up. And today they went overboard. They went to all the because they knew, like, I would clean up. Like, if it's not that bad of a mess, I'm gonna clean up. You feel me? I'll clean it up and just, I'll call it to the game, because if this is where I'm gonna be coming, it's nothing for me to fucking clean up. Even if I didn't do it, I'll clean up. But today I couldn't do it, man. Today it wasn't gonna happen. It was too many. It was like 30 fucking, 15 recycles and 15 fucking regular garbage and shit. That's 30 fucking bins, and these motherfuckers went to every fucking bin and just throwing shit out, looking at shit, acting like they get recycled, but they're not doing shit, but throwing shit all on the fucking ground, and then they walk a fucking way and shit. So everybody driving by is just fucking looking at me, and I know what it looks like to a person that doesn't know I'm targeted, and to a person that's just fucking driving by. I would say, like, what the